Welcome back to Ezee Space, your career choice. We're here at a professionals trying to get a little bit more of an understanding of what construction management is all about. So come with me.
Ezee Projects is a professional construction and contracting firm rendering services with a focus on disciplines within the construction industry.
Tabo bro, welcome to Ezee Space and thank you so much for having us over.
Thank you.
Why did you choose to become a construction manager?
Oh yeah, because the reason is that as a kid I've always been that kid that was fascinated about buildings, because whenever we were driving around, I'll ask my parents, what is there? What's the process that goes into that? And also, as I grew older, I kind of enjoyed the creation because it allows me to kind of build one God to build something from inception till completion, and also for bringing rights that I build that. Whenever I'm driving around.
Do you specialize in anything particular in the construction industry?
Yeah, so basically I studied, at school I studied construction management and quantity surveying. So basically both fields actually specialties in the construction sector. So I'm a specialist construction manager. So basically I do the coordination of the work from inception till design. So in part of the normal construction team, there's an engineer, there's a construction manager, there's a quantity surveyor, there's an architect. So a construction manager is the one that orchestrates, is an orchestra, plays the role of a leading of a team player. So that's my role, is to motivate everyone, make sure that everyone comes to the party, and also coordinate the resources of the whole entire project. Yeah.
What kind of projects do you work on and how long does it normally take you to work on that particular project?
The type of project that I work on, it's your civil engineering jobs, which is like your roads, bridges, water structures, and also building jobs, which is your residential buildings, your schools, and your auditoriums for the schools. Yeah, those are the type of projects that I mainly deal with. A normal project, depending on the scale, the projects that I've worked with are between 6 months till 24 months type of projects. So it depends with the magnitude of the project, but mostly project cycle, I would say it's but between 3 months till 24 months. Yeah. Some take even longer.
Planning and scheduling for a project, who does it for you and how long does it take?
Okay, in terms of planning and scheduling, it depends also on the scale of the project, how big is it, and also how big the company is. But as for me at Ezee Projects, I normally do the planning and scheduling of the project scope. So it normally takes me between a week and 8 weeks, but depending on the type of information I need to plug in on the program. It depends also on the scale. If the project is big, the planning is going to take longer. If the project is a small project, the planning is going to be shorter. Yeah. But we try by all means to spend a lot of time in planning, because when it's time to execute, it's going to be easier. Yeah.
Are there environmental challenges that you face from time to time and how do you handle that?
From the material, where we source the material, in terms of the mining activity that happens, that affects the environment. The transportation also affects the environment. So how we deal with it is that when you start the project, you have to have an environmentalist, where you basically have to do an environmental assessment, and also after doing an environmental assessment, also do a construction environmental impact assessment. So basically, how are you guys going to impact the environment, and how can you go around it in terms of reducing or mitigating, because we can't really reduce everything, but we can try and mitigate. So what we do we plan activities in terms of environmental awareness. For example, we'll have refuse bag all around sites, and also try to source material from the local to cut on carbon emission and stuff like that. But yeah, that's how we deal with it. But an environmentalist will know better, but we just hire the environmentalist to do an assessment and also run the program on environmental impact. Yeah.
What kind of risks are there in construction management and how do you practice safety?
Okay, construction, it's a very risky industry, so you have to be aware. So basically what we do in our company, we hire a health and safety practitioner to make sure that we draw up a safety plan and also on a daily we do what we call toolbox talks, where we'll educate people on a daily. Like, these are the hazards that you might meet today. This is how you're gonna have to move around them. How you're going to also, if you're introducing new machinery, we educate the staff that, oh, this type of truck, this is what you need to do when you're working with it. Yeah, so by continuously educating people on a daily basis, and also putting signs across in terms of the community to ensure that we're working. Also being visible, because we wear like reflectors to make sure that we are visible where we are working, and also have like proper signs. We barricade wherever we are working. That's how we did with the health and safety.
Are there a lot of job opportunities in South Africa, and can you work abroad?
Yes, there are. There's a lot of job opportunities, because there isn't like a lot of guys who are skilled in terms of the profession. So it's a very fruitful, because you can work for the government, you can work in a bank, you can work for property developers, you can work for construction companies, you can work for consulting companies, or you can be like me and start your own. Yeah. There's a lot of opportunities. And also abroad, like countries like UK, Ireland, and India, in the Middle East, they like construction managers that are trained in South Africa, because apparently we can adapt well within their set of world. How we train, we adapt very well in that type of the world, that part of the world. So yes, there's a lot of opportunities. You just have to know what you want and where you want to really work. But there's a lot of opportunities.
Bro, my last and final question to you is,
Okay.
what is the earning potential as a construction manager?
The income is really, I'll say it's really rewarding. I won't say the figures the kids can actually research for themselves, but I would say it's a very rewarding industry. Yeah, but it's not a quick money making. And if you leave for the money, you'll be disappointed. But it's a very rewarding. Yeah, it's very rewarding. Yeah.
Well, bro, it was lovely chatting to you, man. Thank you so much for having us.
Sure, cheers, man. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I trust that you guys definitely enjoyed this episode of Construction Management. I definitely learned so much, and I trust that you guys did too. Man, we have come to the end of yet another spectacular episode, but in the meantime, you can still interact with us by tweeting us at Soweto TV channel, and don't forget to use the hashtag EduSpace. Share with us your thoughts and your views and what other careers you'd like us to cover. From me, Logan Lawson, and the team, it is bye-bye for now. Until next week, Monday, same time, same place. EduSpace, your career choice.